Good morning, internet. It's me, Sunny. And I am in not the best moods, but I will still press forward. It's okay. It's okay. I had the worst day yesterday. It ended kind of good, but overall it was a really crappy day yesterday. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I'm really broke because I had stuff to do with my car and I didn't have the money for it, so I had to go negative in my bank account. I had to get my car fixed, and then I was just like, well, this day sucks. So I was already really late for work, so I just decided not to go because I was trying to figure out ways to get the money and all this other stuff. So that's not really what I came to talk about, really. It's just a rant because everyone knows about Count Dankula and what happened to him yesterday. And that really bummed me out too. So on top of that, on my bad day, literally a person was arrested and convicted for making a joke. And that put me in a even more sour mood. I don't know. Thank you for the like, whoever you are. So yeah, I keep wanting to say I don't understand. I'm never gonna understand people's, I guess, way of thinking when it comes to Count Dankula and what he's going through. I don't even think the joke was inappropriate. And I don't think that it was anything warranted to, make headline news. I don't think it was anything, I don't think it should have been anything. I don't think it was, I don't think it was a big deal at all, but they made it a big deal. They made a mountain out of a molehill, and now he's gonna face jail time for it. That blows my friggin' mind. Over a joke. And not only was it a joke, he said in the beginning of the video he's going to make his girlfriend's dog the worst thing possible. It's a Nazi. So he's making fun of Nazis. And for them to just disregard all of that backstory, all of that context, really scares me. It does. And I know that as a black woman, I have a little bit of leverage over some of you white males, unfortunately, because I can just scream racism. Yeah, it's sad. In the UK is a me at this point. I'm not proud of my country anymore. I'm sorry, honey. You live in the UK. I'm very sorry. Try your best to come here. Try your best to come here. We are not there, but if we don't get it together, if we don't be careful, we can end up like the UK, because I don't think 2018 is looking very strong for the right now. Conservatives, I think, are going to get blown out of the water if we don't stop it. We thought we had all this power, we thought we had all this control, but the left is really good at manipulating people and getting them to be sympathetic to their cause. And it's gonna cause us to lose the house. I'm not a gun lover, please. But please keep your guns and fight the power. Yes, most definitely we will keep our guns. Listen, when it comes to guns in America, I don't think they stand a chance at that. If they do that, the next thing that is going is our speech, because Britain did it first. They outlawed guns, or they have really strict gun control. Sorry, you bumps. And now their speech is going away. Lauren Southern just got banned from the UK. Martin Sellner, Pettibone, whatever her name is, they're all getting banned because they have right-leaning ideals. We get all these big grooming things, or big Muslim rape gangs and stuff. It's just going by the wayside. Let's see. This crap was predicted, but we were convinced we were just paranoid conspiracy theorists. It's not a theory if you have evidence. That's true. I wish we had guns now, but sadly we gave that right away. I know. First they take your guns and then they take your speech. Oh, I thank you, Hakira. Yes, make sure you go to live chat, not top chat. I hope he doesn't go to jail either. Rido Boy 94. I can't see. But yeah, this is a little bit insane. I mean, not a little bit. It is very, 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 very bad. This is, I cannot believe. And I'm sorry, I can't give out wrenches right now because I'm driving. So maybe during my next live stream when I'm not driving, I will give out wrenches. And Hakira, you're getting one for sure. So are you. All of you. Everyone gets wrenches. So yeah, I'm really, really bummed about that. And then just my really horrible day yesterday is just, it just amplifies it so much. But I'm pressing forward. Depression, you guys, is no joke. I really, really hate being depressed, being tired all the time, feeling like I can't do anything. I just, ooh. Is there any way for him to fight that sentence? Like, I mean, I know that he's convicted, but is there any way to appeal on that? Because I feel like that he can still fight, you know? If there's an appeals process up to, especially if he gets jail time. That's ridiculous. And I'm not sure how the UK is when it comes to jail time. It's like $50K for an appeal? Man, we can raise that money. We can raise that money. I will gladly donate. I will gladly donate. $50K though. 50,000. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Jeez Louise. Just to appeal. Depending on if he gets jail time, I would try to, you know, crowdsource the funds, because that's honestly ridiculous. It's got national coverage. A lot of people are on his side. I'm sure that lots of comedians and, you know, if he gets the right coverage, if he gets jail time, can, you know, donate to his cause. Honestly. Oh, this lane is closed. Why? Ain't nobody doing nothing. It's just closed for no reason. What they doing? None. Just being a nuisance. Anyways. So yeah. If he gets jail time, I will be so pissed. I'm already pissed that he got convicted. But jail time? I mean, I really don't see that happening. I really hope not. I really hope not. Dicula is at a point where he would rather go down as a sacrificial lamb. He told Tommy Robinson today that he is willing to be the catalyst for the change. Give it a year or more. Man, the worst thing that... Wait, the worst is that they could... But yeah, as far as the Jewish community thing goes, I am not really too sure how that correlates, but you know, he needs support from everyone. We all need to be in this together. We all need to put in our money, put in our time, put in our, you know, our activism, I guess. Talk about it. Don't put this under the rug. This is important because the UK is a very, very big Western civilization, and we want to keep it that way. So if they keep speaking and they keep activists, you know, keep up the protests or whatever, non-violent, of course, you don't want to be Antifa, then I think we can make a difference. I swear we can. Well, let's read some more chats while I'm at a red light. I'm back, y'all. Yeah, my phone, it's weird. Don't hit that pothole. I hit that pothole, damn it. Sorry. Yeah, and then, okay, my next video. Oh my god, you guys, Decoded Do you guys remember Decoded? Remember when that was like Andy Worski's like #1 thing? Francesca Ramsey and the show Decoded. They uploaded something. I saw it on Twitter. I didn't see it on YouTube. Man, when I tell you, their argument is so weak. Basically, in a nutshell, it's talking about how, you know how the statistic goes that there shouldn't be a thing called white privilege, it should be Asian privilege, because on average, Asian people make more than white people in America. They have the best jobs, they have the best salary, they have the best education, they do well in America more than white people do. And that's statistically correct. And so Decoded posted this video talking about like how if it's not all, then why are they saying this? It's not true. It's just racism. And I'm like, you could not be any more dense when it comes to ignoring facts. Like literally the left ignores facts and reason and they go with their own logical, you know, fallacy or whatever. The new white, yeah, they are the new white people. Asians are hella cool, though I don't want anyone to hate them. I don't want anyone to hate them either. I don't want them to take away their delicious food, their fabulous culture, their everything about Asian people is great, except for Indians who, you know, poop in the street. We can change that. Like, I don't want to visit India for that reason, because they poop in the streets. That's just nasty. Everything else about Asian culture is great. Let's see. They love ignoring facts because they want to appeal to people's emotions. Like, oh my God, you're an Asian? Well, you're a victim of racism, and if you're poor, it's because of the white person. Like, their argument was like, yeah, Asians do better on average, but not all. So that means your Asian argument is invalid. And so I'm like, well, if you say that about Asians, I can say that about white people. White people, not all white people have privilege. And so if that's the case, then you can't use your little white privilege argument about everything, because they do use the white privilege argument in that video. It's really ridiculous and very unaware of everything. Sorry the sun is in your eyes, guys. Got some rush hour traffic going on here. Yeah, so that video is coming soon. I filmed it yesterday. Was gonna edit it yesterday too, but I got on a live stream and joked around a little bit. It was fun. Also, go check out Sir Adam and Teen's channel. I'll try to remember to add it to the description box below. Also, I think my Discord is down below. Check it out. Join my Discord. I'm there, but mostly I'm on the Glory Gamers Discord. I'm always there. I'm a mod there. So I'll try to remember to put that in the description as well, because that's usually where I am. Franny is sexy, but she's dumb as bricks. That is true. And you know what else bothers me about Francesca Ramsey? That dumb dermal piercing right in the middle of her chest that looks like a daggum pimple that needs to be popped. Why are dermal piercings a thing? And they're not cute, in my opinion. If you have a dermal piercing, do you, by all means. But I don't like them, and I think they look gross. That's just my opinion. And she always shows it off, right in the middle of her chest. I don't get that dermal piercing. I'll leave it at that, because I don't want to judge people too much about what they do and how they dress and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, Asian people, do your thing. If they can do it, we can do it too. And I say the same thing about black people. If you try to use the same argument that, well, it's kind of opposite. Like, black people on average commit more crimes than the rest of the population. That's I can't say that word. That is statistically true. But yet, if you use that argument, you're automatically labeled a racist or a race traitor. Yeah, so there's more chats. also want to talk to her husband to find out if he's being against. Yeah, I know. Isn't that the weirdest thing though? She's so against white people, yet she has a white husband, and I think it's because he's a beta male and he's easy to control. Like, he was desperate, he couldn't find a woman, so he found Francesca Ramsey. She's like, you'll do. You're soft and you know, easy to manipulate. Let's get married. And he's like, I get sex, so I'll go ahead and take her. So that's my theory, my conspiracy, allegedly, on how they met. Yeah, he is definitely a soy boy. He probably drinks Soylent for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, the only soy that I just can't do without is soy sauce for my sushi. Like, that's the only soy that I will consume because it's really good and sushi is delicious. But other than that, like, literally corn and soy is in everything. And my sister, she was talking recently. Hey, Simon. She was talking recently about how it's just recently, you know, of course there have been, you know, effeminate males in America, you know, all over the world, but it has skyrocketed lately. And she really does believe that it's something in the water, not really in the water, but just in our food, that is causing our hormones and everything to be different and to make our, you know, our actions more crazy, you know? And just like, so like when I was in like just after college basically, and I was, you know, on the prowl trying to look for, you know, a dude to date, there's so many dudes who are just like, I don't want to date a woman. Like, I'm not a lesbian, I don't like women at all, so I'm like I don't want to date another woman. And these guys are literally acting like women. So like, we would go on a couple of dates or something like that, and their Facebook wall is just like a huge emotion, like just emotions everywhere. So I don't know, men have changed, not all men of course, but they're just so daggum emotional. Leave that to the women. I don't want, there should not be two emotional people in a relationship, especially a volatile emotion person like myself. Like, we don't need that. So that little mini rant is over. Turn off my heater. Lord, it was cold, now I'm really hot. I wish I could stop at McDonald's, but no, I'm broke. I didn't even make a lunch. I'm just gonna eat dinner when I get off work. Yeah, I'm glad they did warn you about that, Simon. Also, when are you moving to Texas? Is that happening? Hopefully you come home to Texas. Keep my word, I'll take you to some barbecue. Texas barbecue is the best barbecue. Sorry, Kansas and Tennessee. Texas is the best. Why did you get in front of me going so slow? Ugh. Did you say yes? Yeah. Oh, in a month or so? That's great. Cool. Can't wait. So, almost to work. If you didn't know, I work at a call center. And my job is to get parts and labor approved for appliance repair. So the people that I talk to is like appliance repair people who went out for a job and they have like, oh, I need this compressor, or I need this, I don't know, other parts. And I make sure that those parts are covered, and I approve the estimate. Basically, that's what I do all day long. Sometimes customers call too because it's complicated, but yeah, that's what I do all day. It's a boring job. I really like my job. It's just boring. I really want to stay here for a long time. I do like my job. Almond milk, I can roll with almond milk, honestly. If I was like vegan, which I'm not, I could roll with almond milk. It's okay. But I really like milk. Like, you know what's even better? People think I'm weird for this. Unpasteurized milk is delicious. If you get it straight from the cow on the farm. Goat milk is delicious, but I only buy goat's milk to make goat cheese. Homemade goat cheese is so good. Oh, and let me tell you a recipe for this really delicious cheese dip, or cheese spread, I should say. It's not a dip, it's a spread. And you put it on Triscuits and you drink it with wine. It's really, really good. Okay, so take some goat cheese and you take a little bit of Havarti cheese, and make sure it's that soft kind, not this sliced cheese kind, but like in a log and it's soft. Havarti cheese, okay? And then you take a little bit of Chardonnay and you mix that in to make it nice and spreadable. Sorry for all the bumps. And then you take a little bit of salt, pepper, fresh dill, okay? And then you mix in chopped dried figs and a little bit of Italian seasoning if you want, but the dill really sets it off. It's so delicious, you guys. Do it. Dried Turkish figs is the best kind. Dried Turkish figs. So that's a really good cheese dip. It's really not dip, it's a spread. It's a fancy spread. Use that and go forth and make fancy cheese cracker snack in a movie and drink your wine. It's good. Yeah, it was a rant. You missed it. You missed it, JT. I ranted about Count Dankula and about my depression, basically. So you missed it. Ooh. I'm in the parking garage now. I'm at work. I am kind of early. Well, not really early, like 15 minutes. Well, I'm only gonna rant for my commute to work. That's the only time I have to stream, you know. I'll be trying to get in front of me. Yeah, so, hey, it's my face with no makeup on. What's up, guys? She can rant at, oh man, I wish I could rant at customers. I'd lose my job if I was trying to tell them the business. I mean, I could tell them the business if they're being kind of confrontational, I guess, but I could be frank and upfront with them. Is that a parking spot? Heck yes. Bam. Okay, at work, let's put on my shoes. Yeah. So, I hope you guys have a good day if you're not at work or if you're going to be working. So, Rob made us a dope Twitter banner to support Dankula. Check out his Twitter or mine. I will, Hakira. Optic Decay, I think he just followed me or I followed him. Yeah, I will definitely check it out. What is my Twitter banner? Oh, it's my Right Wing Sister one. I will try to have fun at work. I have to put on my shoe real quick. I can't. Where's my shoe? Okay. Putting on the shoe. Taking my headphones so I can secretly, I'm going to bed, try not to be jelly. I am jealous. I don't have that many shoes in here right now, JT, so quit hating. I'm gonna take my headphones because at the end of the day, I like to get on Discord sometimes and voice chat. Don't tell nobody. Take my badge that I broke. Yes, I was doing yoga and I broke my thingy. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I am out. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Bye. Wait, I can't do this.